Hello, my name is Victor. As an avid motorcycle rider, I take my safety very seriously when I'm out riding. One way I like to keep the odds in my favor is by wearing safety clothing while I'm riding. Most states require motorcycle riders to wear the bare minimum when it comes to protective gear, and that's the motorcycle helmet. In many other states, you're not even required to wear a helmet if you're over the age of 21. Whenever I travel down to Florida, I cringe every time I see a motorcycle rider speeding down the road with no helmet and no gear. Well, I argue that safety gear should always be worn while on a motorcycle. At best, you can walk away with no scratches if you're in an accident at low speeds. Well, what is protective gear, you may ask? Well, it's pretty much any garment made of a material with anti-abrasion qualities. For example, it can be clothing made of thick leather, usually 1.2 to 1.6 millimeter in thickness. It can be clothing that incorporates Kevlar, a material that has both anti-cut and anti-abrasion qualities. Or it can be any type of synthetic material such as Cordura that is made to withstand both cuts and abrasions as well. Well, I wanted to test this theory. How well does protective motorcycle gear hold up as compared to non-protective gear, such as a regular pair of jeans? I wear gear all the time, but fortunately I have not had to put any of my gear to the test. So I decided to conduct my own test to see how well does protective gear hold up against regular clothing. In my test, I took a pair of Kevlar jeans and a pair of denim jeans to see how they would hold up being dragged down the asphalt at a short distance at low speeds. I was really anxious to see the results, and I hope you are too, because to follow is my test and the results. To simulate our low speed crash on a motorcycle, what we're going to do is we're going to use this helmet to represent our backside, if you will, and we're going to slip it inside each pair of jeans. And then we're going to neatly close it up together, and then we're going to conduct our test and see how well they hold up. Okay, we have our first pair of pants ready to go. Now the way this test is going to work is simple. I'm going to go ahead and get inside the car. I'm going to go and try to get up to at least 25 miles an hour before the string tightens, and then we're going to see how well the pant holds up as we drive about, I would say about 50 yards down this long stretch of road here, and then we'll just compare. Okay, now I'm about to drive down the road with the Kevlar jeans. There we go. Okay, now I'm about to drive down the road with a regular pair of denim jeans. Let's see how we did. Wow. Well, that was quite interesting, wasn't it? And here are the pants that were used during the test. As you can see, the Kevlar barely suffered a scratch. If anything, I would call it more of a scuff. But here, the denim jeans. It didn't take much to punch a hole through it, and I was barely going 25 miles per hour. Imagine if I had been going 40 or even 50 miles per hour. There'd probably be nothing left if I had been wearing these denim jeans. Hey, I know, it's not ideally scientific, but the results do give merit to my arguments that riders who wear protective gear will likely fare much better, at least in a minor accident, than not wearing any protective gear at all. And if nothing else, I feel better knowing that my investment in protective gear was worth the extra cost. And despite what the law says, I will always wear my protective gear anytime I go for a ride. Hey, if you've never been on a motorcycle but you're considering, or if you're new to motorcycling, I hope this video has proved beneficial to you. Riding a motorcycle is relaxing, therapeutic, and just plain fun. But you still need to remember safety first. Again, my name is Victor, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and be safe out there.